Many of the world's most recognized peace builders, Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King, for example, have put young people at the center of peace building. Today, there's a growing recognition that a sustainable culture of peace is only possible if we fully include young people and support them through quality peace education, training, and mentoring. This includes nearly 17 million high school students in the United States. So, what difference can Rotarians make? Big picture, let's recall that Rotary has a 100+ year history of advocating for peace and a tradition of supporting youth civic engagement, service, and leadership development. Today, conflict resolution and peace building is one of Rotary's 7 areas of focus. Now, there's the Youth and Peace in Action Initiative, also called YPA. In 2021-22, more than 20 districts in zones 33 and 34 came together as a collective founding sponsor of YPA. They were joined by pilot districts in Ohio and Alabama. Together, they leveraged 8 years of peace education, training, and mentoring from implementing partner New Gen Peace Builders. YPA 2021-22 started with a live stream kickoff on September 21st, International Peace Day, to introduce an online peace platform and course called My Peace Builder Foundations. This interactive online experience can be completed on a laptop, desktop, or mobile device. There was also a live virtual training experience called Leading Peace Project Teams that's available to students in Interact or any high school club that's interested. More than 300 high schools signed up, including more than 150 Interact clubs. 7,000 teachers, students, and community supporters registered to participate. 45,000 hours of peace education content were delivered, and 1,500 high school students were recognized in a final United celebration. They received certificates as New Gen Peace Builders. YPA achievements have been recognized by Rotary Strategic Partner, the Institute for Economics and Peace, and within a National Award for Excellence in U.S. conflict resolution and peace building.
Everybody in the world has experienced both peace and violence, but differently. It also makes me think a lot about what responsibility we have in one place for helping create peace and security somewhere else. Where should we help? How do we do it? What do we have to learn about another place to actually help? What does it mean for us as young people to be peace builders in our own backyards and in the bigger world?
What are the benefits for young people? YPA combines course content and peace project experiences developed by a Rotary Peace Fellow and other trained peace educators, access to a catalog of successful youth peace projects, interactive tools that students can use to understand and research issues in their communities, mentoring and support to plan and implement inspiring, certifiable peace projects.
I'm seeing that whatever people thought of peace in the past is different than how we think of it in the present, and we can make it look different in the future. As you go through My Peace Builder Foundations course, you see how many different forms peace building can take, how it can be so personal, meaning taking the time to think about what you see around you, what matters to you, and where you can make a difference in your community.
Based on input from hundreds of principals, teachers, club advisors, and students, YPA has 2 parts. One called My Peace Builder Foundations, or MPF, that applies to peace learning, and another called Leading Peace Project Teams, or LPPT, that trains and supports school club members, including interactors, to be in action. For the 2022-23 school year, there's a new important YPA milestone to share. On International Peace Day, it was announced that My Peace Builder Foundations is available upon request, free, at no cost for up to 1,000 high schools in the United States. This includes access to the innovative interactive course that interested students can complete in just 10 hours. Completion is recognized with certification, and students can quickly qualify for service hours. Teachers have full access to the content as well, and have access to an additional toolkit of downloadable activities, materials, and conversation prompts that they can use in ways that support subject lessons and standards. All a principal or designated teacher needs to do is apply in a simple online form. And there's something extra too. The other part of YPA is Leading Peace Project Teams, also called LPPT. Up to 10 students can sign up as a group. Together, they complete a few hours of online content, meet as a team, and use a guided process to imagine a peace project, and then attend 2 live virtual trainings that each last 4 hours. Trained facilitators and mentors support them with feedback while the project is underway. When done, they receive a special Leading Peace Project Team certification that can qualify for other awards and scholarships.
I live where we have what's called urban heat islands, and water levels are rising. The effects on communities, the economy, and mental health are huge, and students sometimes don't know how to make a difference. So I talked to a lot of experts on these subjects and did research, and ended up creating a plan to bring environmental education connected to peace building to all of the schools in my area. For me, the environment really is a sphere of peace.
So, aren't you curious? What can a Rotary Club do to join in and support young people to become peace builders? Of course, if you have an Interact Club connection, great, but you don't have to. Maybe there's not an Interact where you are, but you have another high school connection. Or maybe your club doesn't have any high school connection at all, but you'd like to start one. Great again. The YPA team is here to help you connect and sponsor. Since there is no cost for up to 1,000 high schools in the US to sign up for YPA and have access to My Peace Builder Foundations, you can make a difference by just sharing the word of the opportunity in your community. This includes making sure that local schools and clubs also know about access to the Leading Peace Project team's experience. The principal at a school or club may be able to cover the cost, but in most cases, they will be seeking and appreciate sponsorship. That's where Rotarians come in. Your Rotary Club can offer to sponsor a team and project for $500. And if you feel able and a school or club wants to have more than one project team, yes, you are welcome to sponsor more than one team. Bonus, with at least one sponsorship of Leading Peace Project teams, anyone in your club can also have full access to the My Peace Builder Foundations course. If we spread these opportunities far and wide, then peace education training becomes easily accessible to thousands of students and teachers. Imagine peace building learning in action available for less than the price of a cup of coffee per person. What now? The next step is easy. Visit www.youthpeaceaction.org. Click Sponsor YPA and fill out a short form. It takes less than 10 minutes. Responses to just a few questions will get everything going with your club and the school or club you're sponsoring. Provide the $500 needed for a team to be trained and supported with an online payment or by requesting an invoice. If you have questions, click Contact Us to schedule a short conversation with a YPA team member. Let's put young people at the center of peace building and build on a 100+ year history of Rotarians being outstanding advocates and connectors for peace.